Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and today's problem I got from one of my subscribers, and here's a problem. In a certain breed of dog, the hair color black or white is a character determined by the autosomal gene with two alleles that have the dominance relationship. A breeder observes that by making the following crosses, he obtains the pups shown in the table. And here is the 3 crosses and 2 questions. So, the question is the alleles that produce the color black dominant or recessive? Justify your answer by indicating all the genotypes of the animals involved in the different crosses. And question B, given this dominance relationship, check by the observed crosses if this gene could be linked to the X chromosome or not. Let me right away answer the second question. Let's check. We cross female which is white with male which is black, and we got 2 black and 2 white females, 3 black and 3 white females. Next cross, we cross female black and male black, and we got 4 black females and 1 white, 3 black males and 1 white. And the third cross, female white with male black, 3 black and 3 white females, 2 black and 2 white males. So you see, this is not X-linked trait because we see the distribution of the females and males in the next generation is equal. We have equal number of black and white females and males, so it is not X-linked trait. We can say X-linked trait when we have different distribution. For example, we see more females of certain trait and less males of certain traits. But here we can say that this trait is autosomal. So we gave an answer to the question B. Now we can return to the question A. But first let me explain something about the pigment. We know that some rabbits, for example, can be white, some cats and dogs can be white. So some of you may think that there is a white pigment that is deposited in the shaft of the hair. Actually not. White color means absence of color, but we perceive this color as white because light is scattered by hair. But hair itself, if we just magnify it under the microscope, we will see that it is translucent. So when we have many hairs and it just scatter light, we perceive it as white. So white bear is actually, if we'll just take every single hair, we will see that it's just translucent. So we should call not white bear, but maybe translucent bear. But again, this is just a joke. We perceive it with our eyes as white color. Another example would be, imagine that we have a glass. What's going to happen if we'll break a glass? What would happen if we'll break it to smaller and smaller pieces? At the end, we will perceive it as just white powder, just like, for example, sugar powder. So now you understand that there is only in our problem one pigment, which is black, and black is dominant to white. Black is presence of the pigment and white is absence of the pigment, probably due to mutation or some other influences such as environment influence. You know, many animals can change their color during winter. So now let's take a look what we have here. The first cross, we have female which is white and male which is black. And this cross resulted in 2 black females and 3 black males. So total number of black animals is 5. And we also have 2 white females and 3 white males. So total white animals is also 5. So the ratio here is going to be 5 black animals to 5 white animals. Instead of black, I'm using red color here because it's impossible to write with black color on the black background. According to my previous explanation, you also know that black color is dominant to white. Let's now take a look. We have white female. So let's small a would be recessive allele. So the genotype of the female is going to be small a, small a. What is the genotype of the male? If the male is going to be homozygous dominant, of course, 100% of the progeny is going to be heterozygous and would be also dominant or would be black. But we see ratio 5 to 5, which means ratio 1 to 1. And when we can get ratio 1 to 1, when black male is going to be heterozygous, so capital A and small a. Take a look what we are going to get if we cross these parents. So capital A, small a here, small a here, capital A, small a here, and small a here. So the ratio in a progeny are going to be 50% are going to be white and 50% are going to be black. And this is exactly what we see here. 1 to 1 means 50% are going to be black and another 50% are going to be white, or 1 to 1 ratio. Now let's take a look at the cross number 2. We have female who is black and male who is also black. And what we got in a progeny? 4 black females. So let me underline black 4 black females and 3 black males would give us 7. So 7. And we have also 1 white female and 1 white male, which give us 2. So we have here a ratio of the 7 to 2, which we also can call the ratio, which is going to be close to 3.5 to 1. How we can get this ratio? One parent is heterozygous and another parent is also heterozygous. Both parents are going to be black. Male and female are going to be black. And now, if we build simple Punnett square, again, take a look what ratio we are going to see in their progeny. Capital A here, capital A small a here, capital A small a here, and small a here. So the ratio black to white is going to be 3 to 1. And this is close approximation what we see here, 3.5 to 1. Again, this is not exact mass, this is just approximation, and we see that it perfectly fine with our prediction. And now cross number 3, female, which is white, so female have to be homozygous recessive, so small a, and male is black. And what we see? We see in the progeny 3 black, so let's count 3 black animals, and 2 black would give us 5, so 5. And how many white animals we have? 3 white and 2 white. So again, ratio is 5 to 5 here. So let's take a look. Female is white, so have to be homozygous recessive, and male is black. So this time male have to be heterozygous, so have to be capital A small a, and this is exactly the same Punnett square as we saw here. 1 to 1 ratio, so capital A small a here, capital A small a here, small a small a, small a small a, and again 1 to 1 ratio of the black to white. 5 to 5 is 1 to 1. One more time. Question A, is the allele that produce the color black is dominant or recessive? It is dominant. And we can also put that this is male side in each cross, and this is female side in each cross. It took me about 10 minutes to explain this problem, but on your exam now you would be able to solve this problem under 1 minute. Now you know that presence of color is dominant over the absence of color, that there is no white pigment, and of course black pigment is going to be dominant over the white. And also now you know that if we'll take a look at ratio of the males and females of certain trait, if it is equal, then it is not X-linked trait. So we can say that this is autosomal trait. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.